Yo, yo, what is up? We are back once again. Last time we finished the Spider Nest Castle, and this time we're on to Falling Snow. Or we gotta beat the Yuki Onna. Alright, I didn't have nearly enough to warrant doing that. We're just gonna jump right in and play it. Let's just jump right into it. You know, Philip DeFranco style. Yeah, Akechi Mitsuhide, who turns out to be Tenkai, which is a popular theory, which I called that this game was going to do, and I absolutely love that they did. I missed that. I can't believe I missed that. I redeemed myself with that shot, though. And I redeem myself here by not getting hit once. I have failed. They used a low attack. I will not get hit once from here. First of all, there's a skelly over there. I will not get hit once from this guy, but first I will drink my sake. I will not get hit once by this guy. Oh, I blocked a little too late. I got hit. Alright, I'll redeem myself again by not getting hit by this guy. But first... Ow. Just wasting arrows. Oh, he just vanished. Alright, I'm not getting hit by this guy once. I did it. See? I'm what the ladies call a true Stacy. That joke was fucking terrible. It didn't even make sense. That was bad. My first introduction through Nioh wasn't with Nioh. My first introduction was not with Nioh, was the game Warriors All-Stars. So, I mean, spoiler alert, I'm a huge fan. Oh, I gotta clip my nails. Jesus Christ, they grow back really fast. Call me fucking Yoshikage Kira. My favorite game, one of my favorite franchises of all time, is the Warriors games. Samurai Warriors, Dynasty Warriors, all that sort of thing. And I usually play all the spin-off games too, so the Gundam, the Pyro Warriors, the Ken's Rage, all those games. But yeah, the Warriors franchise is my favorite. I love Dynasty Warriors, and they came out with a game called Warriors All-Stars, which was like a bunch of Koei Tecmo licensed games or whatever, and they put the characters inside a Warriors game, and William from Nioh was in that game. It was actually being made while Nioh was being made, so I believe he came out technically in Warriors All-Star first, just like one of the shoe guys from Dynasty Warriors came out in that game before he came out in Dynasty Warriors 9. And spoiler alert, Dynasty Warriors 9 is fucking terrible. I actually played Dynasty Warriors 9 on this channel. Oh, Jesus. Last year, I think, was the last time I played it sometime. I traded it in. It's a fucking terrible game. It's really bad. It's not a Dynasty Warriors game. Calling that game a Dynasty Warriors game is like calling Star Trek Star Wars. It's not. Racing that buff. Macho man, there is no equal, so spend less time rapping and stop feeding your people, punk. I elbow drop your whole nation on behalf of the entire World Wrestling Federation. Ooh, yeah. That gave me a lot of Amarita. What is the full set of, close combat damage, auto target weak spot? Ooh, that's actually nice. Stuff when using the unlimited ammo. Plus 20%. So that's really a build you want to use when if you get all the unlimited ammo as a inheritable thing. Seems like it's what it really is. And that's just a pure range target build, but I guess with the unlimited ammo is the only really way, because you don't get that much ammo. Even when I have max stuff, you get like 20 max arrows for normal and then 11 bullets. Alright. That was just interesting. Dead. Bye-bye, butterfly. When I was a little kid, like in 3rd or 4th grade, we had this gym teacher that everyone hated. She was like a big muscly girl who did all this muscly stuff. Like she took parts in like competitions, and she ran, and she was like just this huge muscle girl. And everybody didn't like her, but I was a really innocent kid. Like I didn't even know what sex was. I was like all that kind of stuff was a foreign concept to me. Like I didn't know about it, so I was very innocent. That has nothing to do with the story. I just want to demonstrate my innocentness, so you know this. So while everyone didn't like the teacher, I always got along with her. Like I liked her. But I used to, like, every day when I was walking, because I walked home from school, which means every day you'd have to walk down the I don't know what it's called, but it was like an aisle. And you have to walk down it through the cafeteria to get outside, and she was one of the teachers that had to stand guard to make sure no kids got, like, you know, pushed or shoved or something. And every day I walked by, I'd say some really stupid shit to her. But, like, but since I was, like, an innocent kid, I thought it was the funniest thing ever, or just, like, really nice. Like, she used to say, "See you later, alligator," all the time to me when I was walking home. And like a couple months after that, I heard the phrase "been a while" or "in a while, crocodile," which is a response to that. Like, "See you later, alligator," "in a while, crocodile," and that blew my fucking mind. So I went up and I stopped her instead of like usually just walking home and talking while I walked past her. That day, the next day, when I was walking there, I stopped her. Like, I stopped and I told her, like, "Hey, I got a phrase that finishes that." She's like, "Well," I'm like, "In a while, crocodile," and she looked at me like, "Yeah, that's how the phrase goes." But back then I didn't know that, so I was like thinking like she just didn't understand it. So I repeated it 3 times, like, "In a while, crocodile. Get it? In a while, crocodile. In a while, crocodile." Oh, I was such a sweet kid. Sweet and dumb. Sweet and dumb. Don't you remember when you guys were all sweet little kids? If any of you ever were like sweet little kids. I went to a smoke shop today. Spoiler alert, I'm 21. I turned 21 like last month. What's today? Today's the 19th, right? Yep. Yesterday, a month from yesterday, I turned 21. So I went into a smoke shop today. I don't smoke, I don't vape, but I wanted to try it to see what everyone was like what all the fuss is about, right? And I'm gonna be honest, like I did try it. I still don't get what the fuss is about. But I tried it and I went and bought it, and I have like crippling anxiety problems. Now, you might not think that or like get that at all because, well, I mean, if you watch the streams and or not streams, the recordings and the videos I do, I seem like just an average guy, right? I just seem normal. I'm talking. I'm having a good time. I'm even a little bit out there. But I can do that online, but I can't really do that outside of being online. Like, I have to be online to do that, and I don't know, but like I just have like crippling anxiety, but so I go in there like fucking terrified to even just confusing myself as to where to go. So I go in there terrified to even talk or deal with the people, and I go in the smoke shop, and oh my god. Even if you don't smoke, if you're of the legal age, I recommend going to your local smoke shop just to be there. It is the calmest, most chillest place, if there ever fucking was a place. The people working there were all stoners. Like, of course they were. They're all stoners. But they were so calm and just so down to earth. Like, if I went to a store, like a grocery store, and I wanted to buy alcohol, they'll ask for my ID. Of course, they gotta scan it and everything. Sure, I get that. But they'll do that, and they'll be really rude about it. Like, they'll not believe I'm 21 or something, or they'll be like, "I can't sell this to you just in case it's if the ID, just in case the ID is fake," or some really dumb shit like that. Yeah, I walk into the smoke shop and I order something, and the dude's like, "Nah, man. I don't need to see your ID. I believe you." I'm like worried, like, oh, maybe he has to see. He's like, yeah, I'll look at it anyway, though. So he takes it. He's like, oh, last month, huh? So what you doing now, man? And he just has he just has a polite conversation with me. Like, it's insane to me. Like, he's so polite, and I'm like, yo, I'm applying for colleges and stuff. Of course, I'm not actually, but like, what are you gonna say? Nothing, man. No, he was nice enough to fucking do that. I'm gonna dignify him with a fucking response. So I say, I'm applying for colleges. And he's like, yeah, man, and he's like, I did college for 3 years. And he's like going off about how like he's in debt now because of college, and college was the dumbest thing to do for him. And it was just the fucking sweetest thing. I don't know, it was just so wholesome, the dude was. And it was really surprising. And he was just so nice. And when I left with the vape juice I needed, turns out I got the wrong kind. I needed 50 milligrams, not 30. And so I go back in, and I'm like, and like I can't see him anywhere. And then he just appears fucking behind me like a goddamn ninja. And it's like. And he's so calm, like he was so quiet, he's so unthreatening that, yeah, he just fucking snuck up on me. And he's like, yo, wrong, doesn't fit. And I'm like, oh no, I just need 50 milligrams, not 30, I get the wrong kind. And he's like, oh, no worries, man. He just goes up, takes it, he hands me a 51, and that's it, just lets me walk out. Doesn't even charge me for it, doesn't like, because the 51 costs more. But he doesn't charge me extra, he just hands it to me and says, yeah, you're good, man. Like, that's the cool, he's so fucking cool, man. He's stoned. And like people don't believe me, but I really do believe that the ponytail gives me power. It's the power of the ponytail, P-O-P, power of ponytail. I do think that because I have a ponytail, people treat me with more respect, or at least stoners and people who are looked down upon on society, or people who are looked as lesser or not that favorably. They just seem to like me more, respect me more, and I think that's really cool. I really do believe it's the ponytail. Yeah. Speaking of good customer service, which is not really customer service, but I'm going to use that as a segue. The Roll20 community. I'm sure it's pretty obvious from the way it's shown, but yeah, I like, for the most part, I use Roll20. Predominantly for my D&D needs. When I GM, I use it. I do it on Roll20. I do everything on Roll20. We always buy the. I'm using the Royal We, but it's also not really me I'm referring to. So it's the Royal We, but in reverse. I have nothing to do with it. We buy all the compendiums and all the modules and everything they fucking have. Yeah, we get it all, man. We fucking get it all. Oh shit, I don't see. And I love Roll20, and I'll never not love them. But anyway, yeah, so we get all that, and they come out with this new bundle, which is the Tyranny of Dragons bundle. And what that has is it has the, inside the bundle, it has Tiamat's Revenge and the Horde of the Dragon Queen. It also, and those are two things that came separately. Those are two modules that previously came separately, two different games. However, inside the Tyranny of Dragons bundle, it also contained a compendium that gave new items and all that stuff. But in order to get that, you had to buy the bundle. But the bundle was $50, and it gave you both modules again. So I emailed Roll20, and I said, like, hey there, sorry for disturbing your time or whatever. I emailed their support staff. And I know, like, that's not what you do, but again, it's hard for me to talk to people seriously. And so I apologize for if I'm wasting time. And I say, like, is there any way to purchase just the extra content without having to buy the big bundle? Because, yeah, because I own the modules and I don't really want to have to buy them again. So is there any way I can, like, just buy the extra content? Like, I don't know, like, I can give you like, PayPal you guys the money or something, and you can just give me that. And I got a reply like a day later, and it was just the nicest thing. They said, like, fucking, oh, thank you for thank you. And it wasn't like an automated message. Somebody was there, because, and I'll tell you, and like you can tell why after this. But, and they're like, thank you so much for supporting Roll20. I went ahead and just gifted you the extra items. And then they said, like, I'm so glad I was, or something like I'm glad I talked to the esteemed Nobunaga Oda, which, for those unaware, because you don't see it on my YouTube, but if you look at the Roll20 that I, god damn it, I was too distracted talking. Oh well. The Roll20 that I, use, my avatar is Nobunaga Oda. And they said, I'm glad I'm talking to the esteemed Nobunaga Oda. If I was talking with Lu Bu, I'd have no choice but to not pursue. And it's just that little message just made my day, because I love that. I love the Sengoku era. I love the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, some of my favorite things, which I love the Dynasty Warriors franchise. And that little thing, just a little extra message, like just commenting on my avatar, just a little thing, it just made my fucking day. It just completely made my day, and I loved every minute of it. And I love that. That's some great support staff, and I brought it up to my friend Moroner. You guys know Moroner. Moroner's another player I have, but we've been buds. That sounds really weird to say. We've been buds. Moroner's a friend of mine. And he said that's how you know, like, that's not just they're in it for the money. That's like actual, like, the community service is part of the community, is when they treat it like that. When they're into it, they have that respect, you know? And I just love every minute of it. Such good fucking people. I'm not really a talker much, so I have a hard time knowing what to say. Like if I'm talking to someone, I can just say random shit and bounce off them, and we can bounce off each other fine and have a little bit of fun. And that's why if you see me in a recording when it's somebody else, I can usually do well. But when it's just me here talking to nothing, playing a game, which I don't really like doing, because again, I'm not a talker. I don't know what to say, so you'll often have these really long pauses that are kind of awkward, which you guys see. I mean, because I often talk. Hell, even when I'm saying this, I pause to try to think of what to say. Like right now, I just did it again. It takes me a while before I can get into the groove of having it something to say and to be able to continue to just constantly speak. It takes me a while to get into that, but I can get into it, and when I do, you know, I go off. Man, I really don't know what else to talk about, though. Let's think of things that maybe I can... I know some people, I've gotten advice like, hey, just comment on what's happening in the game, but that's kind of like really difficult for me. because I don't really pay attention much. I mean, I do, but I don't. I mean, if I was paying attention, I wouldn't have fucking died to that goddamn fucking monk thing. Really salty about that. I didn't want to go up to the sake inventory and use a sake already. I'll just take that. But yeah. Let's kill the fucking monk. Payback. Payback's a bitch. These guys are so slow it makes it hard to parry them. So then they got that little fast jab attack. Yeah, see? I'm not gonna heal. I don't deserve to be healed until I do that. Alright. Not bad. I was too late to knock him down. He died from just being knocked down. God damn. Yeah, as you can see, I use Edward Kelly as the transformation. I wickedly prefer him. Once I kill this guy, I'll go into a little bit more detail. There we go. As you can see, I'm using the Kusanagi blade, but I have it refashioned to look like the Obsidian Samurai sword because it just, yeah, I don't know, it just fits Edward Kelly better. It just looks better. All my items are refashioned, except for the Yagu items because they're just Yagu to begin with. But like even this is like I like to refashion my items. I like to have a nice look. I think that's one of the things Nioh does that I really do just fucking love, is the fact that you can wear any armor at all, but have it just look like something else. So you can have like light armor, just completely light armor, but fucking make it look like fucking the knights in the beginning of the game, and I guess technically the end of the game because you go back to England at the end. For some reason, you can't dismember the English troops, the knights and stuff. All those people, like you get like you can decapitate, cut off arms and stuff of the Japanese people here, but the English people, nah, that's not cool. That's kind of weird, man. I'm kind of... Wow, I was so fine earlier, but after a while playing, I just get hit with this fucking massive tiredness. Probably drop down there. Yeah. I'll drop down over here. Over here? Over here. I just realized I'm walking backwards. It's fine, it gives me XP and it gives me items. People underestimate the kick. The kick attack actually drains a lot of fucking stamina or ki from the people, which leaves them really open for a fucking grapple attack. Grapple. Which is the, that right there. Alright, I suppose I should be looking for where to go. Well, I killed the butterflies here. So, yeah, over there is where I need to go. Hong Kong Phooey. Remember Robot Chicken? I don't think it's as big as it used to be. But that shit was the fucking bomb of the day. I think I have like the first, like the best of... Well, I could be completely wrong here. But I am pretty sure I have like best of season 1 of Robot Chicken. I'm an idiot. I just realized the crystal's right here. I'm like tired as shit. I just forgot that for some reason. I know I could break that door, but I'm gonna go this way for a change. Cyclops and a little child over there. Plus this guy. A bit. Kill the child first, get a little more. There you go. Dodge. Don't let him break it so you don't end it early. Nice. Dead. Alright, let's keep going on. Looks like there's a chest on the top, or up the stairs. Okay. Whoa! Watch where you're going, pal. It's a bumpy road up ahead. First of all, there's a chest right here. Alright. Let's keep going. Yeah, that's right. Those Duke boys always getting into trouble. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking, and we gonna do what they say can't be done. We're on a long way to go, we've got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. He was just waiting there. Someone had to act fast. Alright. Broad is dead. The boy who lived came to die. Nothing tells me what Nerd Cowboy did.